Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe. Oh, Red Hot Gotsy. Alright, so today we are reviewing The Boys, or well, not reviewing it, we're doing kind of like an overview, and we're doing a little bit of a ranked, just ranking all the characters basically, and just seeing what the heck is going to be going on with this. So, I'm just excited for season 3, and I just want to see, what you guys think of this list. All right, make sure to comment, subscribe, like the video. Share with your friends. Subscribe for more. Just comment what you think, and yeah, let's get on with the video. All right, so the first one is obviously Butcher, and him and Huey are actually number 1. They're tied, so they're both gonna be on here. I just like Butcher's vibe. Honestly, he's just like a really fun character. He's just really funny. He curses a lot. He's just like doesn't give a damn. He's just like funny as heck, and like he's also badass too. He just be fighting a lot, and he's one of the best fighters. Honestly, he just kind of really just sinks into battle. Just charges, right? That was the word I was trying to find. Charges into battle is just like, yeah. And also when it comes to Huey, him and Huey are just like really fun together. Like Huey, I like his interactions with Starlight and stuff like that, and him just progressing as a character, not wanting to be alone, stuff like that. So that's why he finds the boys. And I like how tragic Butcher's story is with Becca. How he loses her to Homelander, thinking that she got like assaulted by him, but she basically did, and had a kid with Homelander, and then ends up having to take care of him because Becca died and stuff. So I think that's just very interesting, and they're both awesome characters, honestly. And they both deserve number 1. Now the third, I guess you could say, is Starlight. So Starlight is honestly she would be like I don't even know, in terms of like a grade, like B plus or something like that. Like she maybe B minus, I don't know. She's really good though, really good character. I like her interactions with Huey. Their relationship they got like a good chemistry and stuff like that. And I just like how her story progresses with her costume changing, and her really being one of the faces of the 7, and her having to kind of be kind of a mole and fight against the 7, fight against Homelander, fight against just the rest of them, like Noir. She also has like good interactions with Queen Maeve, and like she ends up helping Starlight, so I think that's pretty cool. And she's just really badass too. Her powers are really cool. Freaking the light I think they call it plasma, not like light energy or whatever. So the plasma is really cool. It's very powerful too. Then one time she blasts Huey, I don't even understand how he like survived and or was not blinded. So that was pretty questionable. But yeah, honestly, she's really cool, and I'm just excited to see her in season 3. So yeah. The next one is actually Kimiko. Now, I don't know if y'all gonna say about this one. This might be the first questionable thing on this list, but honestly, Kimiko is just funny. Like, I love Kimiko. Yeah, she don't talk a lot, but honestly, just like her little sign language and stuff like that, it's just really funny, and she's very powerful. I like seeing her fight scenes. They're very entertaining. I like her interactions with Frenchie. I love the relationship. I just love how it's progressed and stuff like that. Those two, one of the best on this show. Honestly, it almost cannot be beat. Honestly, it might be my favorite. I don't know. In terms of like two people kind of, I don't know. It rivals Huey and Butcher, honestly. But yeah, I just like I like also her story with her brother, and how just like he has like powers as well, basically telekinesis, and then Stormfront ends up killing him. This is just a little overview. I'm not going to talk about everything. And I like how she has kind of like a hatred for Stormfront. Well, I mean, had, she might be dead now. I don't know. But she just like she really has had a lot of interactions with the characters and stuff, and
She's very powerful. I just like she's kind of like Butcher. It's just like seeing her on screen. Honestly, like she could be doing anything. To be honest. Um, Also, I'm gonna link her and Frenchie together. So I'm gonna talk about Frenchie. He's what number? Let's see here, 5, I think. So yeah, Frenchie. I like Frenchie's story. He meets I think Lamplighter it is, and he's talking with Lamplighter. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it's that one guy. I think it's in the 6th or 7th episode of season 2, and they're just talking and interacting with mother's milk and stuff like that, and their story just progresses. And I just he's also, I think a lot of people on the good side, or quote unquote good, depending on how you see it, um, are just really funny. Just cool to see on screen. They have a lot of charisma with the other characters and just in general. And yeah, he's just really good character. I like him. Not like doesn't have powers or anything. Not that powerful, but he's cool. Next one is Mother's Milk, actually. And Mother's Milk, he has like a family and stuff like that, and he kind of he's one of the more interesting characters in terms of he just has a good heart. Like he puts his family aside, tries to protect them the best he can. He's kind of in a way doing this for his family, but he has to kind of take on this rebellious life and kind of just fight against these supers, or the soups as they call them. And he kind of has, as I've said the millionth time, good interactions with characters like Huey, especially Butcher. They all have good interactions with Butcher and Frenchie, who he has fights with. But honestly, at the end, like they're all bros, and you can feel it. Y'all bros, they're all bros. So yeah, honestly, that part's cool, and he's just like the most like humble and just kind of like, just look at him, like he's just chilling, like he's the most humble kind of guy. He's like the what could I call it, kind of, I guess, like the voice of reason when it comes to the group kind of thing. And like, because he's always trying to like center themselves and kind of look at things from a different perspective. So just A plus character. All right, good character there. All right, next one is we're going switch into the villains. Now this is A Train. It's A Train. All right. So in terms of the 7, he's my favorite. Honestly, he's probably the most developed next to Homelander, who we're going to get to. Don't worry. Now no, I mean A Train. Oh God, excuse me. A Train. He's the fastest man alive, right? Flash. God, rip off. Anyway, I just like how he had to, take the V. He kind of introduced the idea of the V in the first place. Honestly, I didn't think the V was going to be as important as it was, and that it created all the supers and the supers in the first place. Honestly, I love that. I love that idea. I love it so much. Like, I think it's a really good idea, good concept, and really brings something to the show that's different. Kind of explaining their backstories, or their backgrounds, or whatever. He is really fast too, very powerful. He doesn't really use his powers like the way I thought he would, or I guess what I mean is as much. I didn't think he would use them. Honestly, I didn't even think he would be this fast either. Honestly, he might be the fastest man alive. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Honestly, I like his interactions with Starlight and Huey. It's not like my favorite, obviously. But yeah, I really do like him. He's a really good character. He has his wife too. I know there's the storm. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and like the video for more bomb diggity content. No pressure. The storyline with his wife and stuff like that, which I really like, and I kind of I like it. All right. I'm just gonna talk about Stormfront now. All right. So Stormfront, I don't know why I like her, but honestly, Stormfront is just one of those special ones. Like she has this spunk to her, and I like how she kind of is the voice of reason for the 7 somewhat. She ends up being like really evil, kind of a a-hole, but like she actually she kind of gets the people, on and she gets them on her side. So Homelander kind of sees that, and he's like, "Whoa, let me kind of join in with that." So they end up getting together, just have a little bit of fun time, and Homelander kind of tries to treat her as if she's kind of like a motherly role in his son's life, because he's like the woman in his life, after Stillwell, rip. So yeah, I really think that she's like this villainous character. I just love seeing on screen, has like a spunk to her, I hate her though. I love to hate her, powers are very powerful. Just good character. Now Queen Maeve, she's one of those. She's also like one of the voices of reason in the show. Just very it's kind of like a very sad character. She kind of she mourns a lot. All the people who have died, like on that plane crash. She has the footage of that. She actually basically saved the butcher in the end. In season 2, she just is just so like when I look at this character, I just imagine what's going through her mind, and she kind of is just a very down to earth, just like I'm just gonna keep it a buck. She's kind of a depressed kind of character because just all the bullcrap that has happened, and she has that relationship with the one chick that I don't remember her name. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they said it. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I like her interactions with her. It kind of becomes a political game. With Homelander and stuff like that. Speaking of Homelander, look at this picture. This is the funniest picture I could pull up. Honestly, when I found this one, I honestly burst out laughing. It was funny. But yeah, next is Homelander, and honestly, I hate Homelander. I hate his everything. I hate just seeing him do evil, but I love it at the same time. But it pisses me off. But he's a really good kind of villain. Sometimes I don't even know if he really is a villain. He's just I don't even know, because he's really posed as the hero, right? As the world sees him as, but really he's just an a-hole. Not only to them, and the boys, but the whole seven, right? And he's basically the leader of it. He's the center of everything. He killed Stillwell, he killed all those people in the plane crash. And he's just killed so many people, but he's had such development to where like you can kind of like just see him grow as a character. He gains a son in the process. His interactions with Butcher are amazing. Stormfront, his lover basically, and I really do love his interactions with everyone, just his development overall. And he actually ends up losing, which is very interesting, and we'll see in season 3 what happens with that. So, all right, basically, yeah, all right. So this is Black Noir now. Black Noir is I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I don't really like Black Noir that much, but he's just more so at the bottom, because I think he's just there. It's a fun little, basically Batman kind of character, who just like he fought Kimiko and he actually won against her, so he's very powerful. We actually find out he's black, like how Homelander mentioned, like, oh, we got diversity, we got Black Noir. He might, I don't know what race he is, but so that was funny. Not really racist, no, but like, yeah. I like his interactions with Starlight too, and just like how he's just silent, basically with everyone too. So yeah, I think that's funny, and yeah, he's just kind of there, he's just kind of there. All right, the next one is Aquaman. I mean the deep. That's what I meant to say. So the deep, is another character. Another interesting character. Water powers, and he's basically just one of those kind of characters. He's another one. He's like Queen Maeve, basically. He dreads his own existence, basically, and has a lot of fallouts, especially like with the dolphin and stuff like that. With the whale, he kind of just mourns the animal life, the creatures of the river and such, or the ocean, both. Whatever. It would be both. The fish and stuff like that. He's a fish man, you know. And I like his interactions with the Seven, especially A Train and stuff. You know, his gills. So yeah, that's a character. Next is Translucent. Now Translucent is at the bottom just because well, he just is, you know. He just is. All right, he hasn't had that much of development. All right, he just died, and you know that was basically it. He was there for like one freaking episode. You know, he has invisible powers. He's just not my favorite, but let me think. You know, he has interactions with Huey. I liked him, you know, kind of talking with him, and Huey trying to get information out of him, and just him trying to I just like their interactions and stuff like that, I guess. And his powers are very interesting because it's not just, oh, he's just invisible. No, he actually is basically indestructible. And so the boys actually are very smart, actually. And that's one thing I like about him. They try to actually find a way. They stick it up his bum. They stick a bomb up his bum, and, you know, Huey ends up blowing them up. So that's over with that character, you know. I feel like he would have been interesting in the future if they kept him alive, but they didn't. So, you know, I'm not butthurt about it. You know, he probably died in the comics too. I don't know, but you know, that's the end of that character, and that's the end of the boys' rank list. But yeah, honestly, these are all the main characters, and you know, hope you guys enjoyed. You know, before you leave, wait, comment, subscribe, you know, like the video, share some support. Share to, you know, give support. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content. You know, this great content. And comment what you think. You know, I wanna hear y'all. You know, I wanna see y'all point of view and stuff like that. So yeah, just comment below, and yeah, see y'all.
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe.